Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is my friend's birthday and this is the card that I made for her. I started by stamping several images from Really High Five, Penguin Party, Just Add Glitter, Special Delivery Add-on, and Baked with Love. As I struggle to color with my limited gray markers, as several of them are out of commission, I am going to explain some of my image choices. So to start with, I chose the penguins as she mentioned she wanted this set, plus this is my first time using it. I just got this one for Christmas. I have two larger penguins that I'm going to color, one I've already colored off screen, and the little one. So for the two big ones, this one right here, this is going to represent me. The other large one is going to represent my oldest son, and then the little baby penguin is going to represent my toddler. For this little baby penguin, I'm going to color the lower half of the body, well, I guess the lower 2/3 of the body, with warm grays, and then the head using some cool gray markers. This is the same ones that I've used on the bigger penguins. I colored it this way because if you look up penguins, the baby ones do not have their full color yet. Of course, here I colored the feet yellow. That's not accurate, but I just wanted them all to match. So for my colors, I'm going to use pinks and purples. And this RV52, it's dried out, which you'll see in a minute. Sometimes I think the caps get messed up on them and they dry out, whether you take care of them or not. So that sucks. Anyway, my color choices were made up for a couple different reasons. My friend sent me a birthday card last year and the colors that she used were pink and purple. But I also thought of using purple because multiple times has she mentioned that she really likes the Villainous Potion Distress Oxide ink color. As I'm coloring the little images, I already had a rough idea where each item would be placed. This helps me with deciding which items to color pink and which ones to color purple. And for my images, obviously, it's a birthday card, so there needs to be a cake. And I don't have an actual cake stamp from Fawn, so I'm just using the cupcake. And of course, it also has to have a candle. Now we also have a box to put all of the things in, since shipping items is the only way to get them to her. I tried sending a penguin once. They're just too easily distracted. Now this friend, she is a crafty person, and she knows that sending crafty gifts are always good. So last year she sent me a ruler, which is why I added the little pink ruler. And then I also added the little ink pad, which I colored to sort of represent Villainous Potion. Now for the balloons, obviously, you gotta have balloons. It just makes a birthday feel more special. Not to mention, it helps take up space on the card to fill it out nicely. Now you'll notice there are two cards. This little one with the purple heart represents the one that I am sending her, and then the other card represents the one that my oldest son has made for her. Moving on to the background, I have this stitched slimline rectangle and several colors of Distress Oxides. I have Milled Lavender, Dusty Concord, and Wilted Violet. I'm just going to use these from lightest to darkest, inking my way up the panel with this cloud stencil. Now that the sky is done, I needed to add some snowbanks. So I used my stitched hillside border dies and another one of those same stitched slimline rectangles, and I'm just going to cut out the snow from this plain white panel. Now to help my snow look more snow-like, I am going to use this Wink of Stella glitter brush pen and just give it a little bit of glitter, and that way it'll look like the sparkling snow in the sun. This is pretty subtle though. I decided I need to cut a slit in the box to make it look like the items are actually going into the box. And my cut wasn't very pretty, and you could see a little bit of the white over the black line. So I thought I'll just fix that, and I'll take one of my black markers and I'll go over the line. But then I messed up and it got on the box lid. That was annoying. I tried to cover it up with white gel pen. It didn't do as much as I would have liked. So instead of throwing it away and starting over, I'm just going to have to be more intentional with the placement of my items. For the open letter, I'm going to take one of the little happy birthday stamps from that same special delivery set, and I'm going to stamp Happy B-Day on it with one of my purple inks that I used. Then I'm going to add a little bit of white gel pen for highlights on my balloons, and I thought I would make the strings of the balloons white. I decided I didn't like that, so I end up going back over it with black. I had a rough time with this card. Hopefully she likes it. Something else that was kind of risky that I decided to do was cut a little bit of the frosting at the top of the cupcake in order to wedge my candle in it. And let me tell you, that was not the easiest thing to do, and I had to cut down the sides of the candle just a little bit where it was white around the edges to get it stuffed in there, because that's a pretty small bit at the top of that cupcake. And here, as you can see, I decided to put that second card kind of in front of the box where I had that little mess up. So it just looks like he's got it in front of the box, but now he's about to try to put it in the box. Hopefully, it's not really noticeable at this point. It's not how I would have normally done it. Now here, I decided to give the little baby penguin the ruler. And the reason for this is he is forever at my desk messing with my stuff. My ruler, my ink pads, my markers, my pencils, it doesn't matter. He gets on my desk and tries to lay claim to everything that's up there. So he's running off with some of my stuff, or some of the stuff, to go stuff in the box. I just thought it was kind of a cute detail. One that I think she'll understand when she sees it. I have to say, I haven't made a lot of cards for really anybody outside of my husband, and I always find it super fun to make very personalized cards. Now that all my images are down, I am going to add a little bit of a cool gray, a very light cool gray, underneath all of the images to make it look like a shadow is underneath them. Now here I have a slightly bigger slimline rectangle, and I'm going to create a little frame for it. I also need to stamp my sentiment, and this is from All the Party Hats. I don't think this stamp set is available. I think it was a freebie that Lawn Fawn had, but I liked this big happy birthday, so that's what I decided to use. Oh, and also, I forgot to take a final picture of this card because of busy little hands at my desk, and I was trying to beat the mailman. So, there is no final picture of this card, but this is the end result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I would like you to help me wish Kate a happy birthday. Happy birthday! Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye!